collecting the organic waste.
Yes.
And separating it from the greens and the kitchen waste, the fruits. We come and balance it. %70 is for the market. The rest of the 30%, it goes back to the cycle. Our project from the main umbrella or the main mother of this business, waste management,
Yes.
to Black Soldier Fly. All through, we have been championing for sustainability.
Sustainability, yes.
Through handling our waste, we have been able to handle more than 1,000 tons this year. The service is at a price.
Today I'm very excited, away from the farm, but still in the farming industry. I've visited an entrepreneur, a young innovator who is doing things differently, changing waste materials, farm waste materials, into animal feed and the bio fertilizer. With me, Stephen Mashalia, great visionary, who is the CEO of Polypac Traders and doing great job in the industry of garbage collecting, turning it into gold. It's garbage in, gold out. Garbage in, gold out. So let's talk to Mashalia and get to know what inspired him and why he's into this industry, and also get to learn how to make money from the garbage.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity.
What inspired you to this route?
First of all, this initiative, we started it, it came by chance, and we handling waste around our area and around our community.
Yes.
And after handling a lot of waste, we came and realized that a lot of the waste that we take to our dump sites,
Yes,
are organic waste.
Uh-huh.
Since the other solid waste like papers, metal, and plastic,
Yes.
they are recycled.
So I cut you short before you continue. So you used to correct garbages. A lot not call even them waste.
Exactly.
Garbage from homesteads, from institutions, and take them to the dump site.
So we started, first of all, we started by having our own site where we used to sort the waste.
Okay.
After realizing that a lot of the waste that we are taking to the dump site, they
Yes.
are variable. So we looked for a space,
Yes.
where we used to sort
The waste. Okay.
Then initially the waste that we used to handle or to sort was plastic, papers, and metal, which we used to take it to the recyclers. Then the other waste that was left in our hands was this kind of waste. It used to challenge us. We were wondering what we would do with this waste, because it was a lot.
Yes.
By then, 60% of the waste was biodegradable.
Yes.
Because we used to collect from malls, shopping malls, companies like horticulture companies that produce tomatoes.
Yes.
So we had a lot in our hands.
Okay.
So we tried to find a solution for this waste.
Yes.
And that's when we came across Black Soldier Fly farming. Yes.
Black Soldier Fly farming. I want to take you back before even we come to Black Soldier or your innovation or this kind of venture you are into him. You as Polypac, did you start as Polypac or did you start as Steve Waste? How did you start? There must be one that came before the other.
Well, what came first was Steve Waste.
Steve Waste is the one that...
Steve Waste came first.
Yes.
Because there was a challenge, especially with there was a challenge with a big organization who produce large volumes of waste. because we started with a mall, a shopping mall, that had a problem with their waste collection services.
Yes.
So we came in, we saw the opportunity, we came in and we offered the service to the shopping mall.
Yes.
And with time, we gained other clients. And that's when we found out that we have a lot of waste, and the waste that is being left behind after taking the plastics and the papers to the recyclers is the organic waste.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now tell me about how Polypac came into place, or how Polypac you coined the Polypac and decided now you are not to be Steve or Waste, you are bringing it as a company.
What happened is we started it the Juakari way.
The Juakari way.
We are like youths, like young youths. Let's collect this. Maybe probably we can build something out of this. So my name started gaining traction in the business around in the business around Nanyuki.
Yes.
So that's when we sat down with my colleagues and we saw an opportunity in this business.
Yes.
Something that will grow. So we came up and we came up with the name Polypac Traders. Because we used to sell plastic, we used to sell papers and metal.
Yes.
And the name Polypac comprises of poly means four.
Poly means?
Four.
Four.
Yeah, four.
So it's not polythene.
Not generally polythene, but you can coin it around polythene.
But poly means four.
So that is paper, plastic, metal, and organic waste.
Okay. Paper, plastic, metal, and organic waste.
Because that is the general waste that we handle, like or produce as human beings.
Yes.
So from from now that point, we saw the opportunity of growing this business.
Yes.
We cooperated the business in like a partnership with a colleague of mine.
Yes.
And we started now the journey of collecting waste.
Yes.
We looked for a site where we are at right now.
Yes.
This is the point where we gather we bring all the kind of waste we collect.
Yes.
We sort, we segregate.
Yes.
Then we dispatch it to recyclers. Then the other organic waste, now we feed it to black soldier fly.
Okay.
For the green waste,
yes,
we should also come across green waste.
Yes.
We compost it to make compost fertilizers. Yes. And basically that's what we do.
I understand. When starting, you wanted to manage waste, and out of that waste, you are getting the polythene, selling it to recyclers. The metal, selling it to recyclers, and now the goldmine now, which is your biggest venture that you're in as we speak. Was there something that you are getting from the institutions where you went to collect garbage, or it was free of charge?
Actually, we offer waste collection services. So we usually...
Is it free, or you are paid by...
The service is at a price.
It's at a cost.
It's a cost.
What is the process from when you pick the biodegradable products from companies or from hotels or from homestead up to now producing the chicken feed and also the organic manure? What is the process?
Okay, after collecting the organic waste,
yes,
and separating it from the greens and the kitchen waste, and the fruits, we come and balance it, make it a balanced diet for the larvae.
Balanced diet as in the food that you mix together must be as balanced as the one that we eat.
Exactly.
Vitamins, proteins,
carbs,
and carbohydrates.
Yes. Because it's also an animal, just like us.
Yes.
So for it to fetch a good weight for the market,
yes,
it must be fed in a balanced diet.
Okay.
So we incorporate the vitamins, like we have said,
yes,
and the rest of the nutrients. So we, after mixing the waste,
yes,
we put it in trays. Then we introduce small larvae, which are called neonates.
Yes.
Those are 1 day or 2 days old.
Okay.
They start feeding on the waste.
Yes.
They feed for 14 days.
Yes.
After that, we harvest the lava because they are already mature now.
Okay.
During the harvest, we don't harvest everything. We harvest 70%.
Of what has been produced, you have a 70%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
70% is for the market. The rest of the 30%, it goes back to the cycle.
Yes.
This is now the lava that will turn into pupa. The 30% turns. We feed it more.
Okay.
We continue feeding it for another 10 days so that it can get to a good maturity where it stops feeding and it goes into a dormant state. Now we take it from the second feeding because it just turned into a pupa.
Yes.
We place it into a dark room.
Dark room?
Yes.
Why dark room?
Because for it to metamorphosize to a fly, gets into a pupa stage, it usually becomes very shy.
And dormant.
It wants to rest.
Yes.
And then to change to metamorphosize to a fly.
Yes.
So we take it to the dark room.
Yes.
It changes into a fly. Then after flying, it crosses into now a love cage, a bright into the bright light.
Okay.
Where they mate. In that dark room,
yes,
we have some small openings that leads the fly. After now it has hatched into now the next room, which is a netting house where they go for mating. Now the female and the male, after mating, they hatch. They lay eggs. Now after laying eggs, we collect the eggs.
Yes.
And then take the eggs to incubators where they hatch now into the small larvae.
Okay.
The initial stage where we started from. Then we introduce it to the food, and the cycle continues.
You mentioned the incubator. I know the incubator for the
normal eggs.
Is it as the same incubator?
The same egg is the same.
It's the same procedure.
The same technology. Just that now when you're using for BSF, it doesn't need a bigger incubator.
Okay.
We have small incubators. The eggs for BSF are very small.
Okay. That's interesting. And now, since now you're mentioning so many things, incubators, waste. I know there is a lot of transport that is included there. And for any successful business, there is always a challenge. What are these challenges that you faced?
Initially, when we started BSF, because we are looking into BSF, our biggest challenge was skills.
Skills.
Because this is a very new innovation around Kenya.
Yes.
And even Africa. Being that it was very hard to find somebody who can train you on this.
Yes.
There was limited knowledge out there in the market.
Okay.
So we had to do a lot of research in the internet.
Yes.
Thankful to the internet.
Yes.
There's a lot of articles that are published, especially in new innovation. So that's where we got our first basic knowledge.
Okay.
Then another challenge was finding the feeding trucks.
The feeding trucks. Okay.
Because they are very expensive to get an original BSF tray.
Yes.
Because a single BSF tray goes approximately 500 shillings. So that was a challenge to us. But through our creativity,
innovation, still innovation.
Yes. We improvised with basins and jerry cans.
Yes.
The mitungi.
Yes. We cut them halfway.
And we produced 2 trays.
So
we started there.
Yes.
And also even labor. Labor, a lot of young youths, especially in this generation that we are in, are shying away from handling such kind of businesses or projects.
Yes.
Because BSF requires somebody who is very resilient. Because there are a lot of, because waste emits a lot of odor. bad smell.
Yes, yes.
And telling a young guy to handle this, or to feed the larva, or to feed these flies,
Or to handle, yes,
the
I
waste,
understand, yes.
it's a lot of challenge. The first time, yes, because he needs money, he will handle it. After that, he shies away and we will not see him.
Okay.
Getting laborers and workers has been a very big challenge to us.
Okay.
And but all in all, we have made it to this place.
Was capital not among the challenges that you faced?
Capital has been a big challenge to us because establishing such kind of a facility requires a lot. Because we require greenhouse,
Yes.
greenhouse structure,
Yes.
for a good environment for the fly. It requires a lot of heat of warmth.
Yes.
And also getting the trails, getting the skills,
Yes.
needs capital
Yes.
and finances.
Yes.
Most of our trainers are not located at our region, at this area. So we have to travel as far as Kisumu. As far as Kisumu.
It's like 1,000 kilometers from where we are.
So getting that skill, and also getting paying for the skill, paying for that training.
Yes.
It's also it requires a lot of finances.
Is this business sustainable? How sustainable on your side, and also to the community surrounding you, or to the team that you are working with?
Sure. About sustainability.
Yes.
Our project from the main umbrella, or the main mother of this business, waste management,
Yes.
to Black Soldier Fly. All through, we have been championing for sustainability.
Sustainability, yes.
Especially to our environment. That is with whatever, with this situation that we are handling of climate change.
Yes.
We have been a big champion for the climate change.
Yes.
And through handling our waste, we have been able to handle more than 1,000 tons this year.
More than 1,000
tons. Redirecting it from ending, this 1,000 tons would have ended up into the dump sites.
Yes.
But right now we are being able to manage it at our own premises, turning it into cash, making employment.
Yes.
And even calling in the community and the youths around our area, because we have employed 7 permanent employees, and also we source 4 or to 7.
Okay.
When the waste is a lot to handle, and we have a lot of waste to handle.
Yes.
We outsource casual workers.
Okay.
And also with our product, like the organic fertilizers and the larva feed, we have been able to inject in farming the fertilizers.
Yes.
Making a livelihood from the farmers, and providing them with cheaper, more healthier planting materials, like organic fertilizer. And we have seen a great impact even economically. We have created employment.
Yes.
For the community, educating the community on ways to handle waste. Because the people around us, the community, the people around us usually bring their waste to this place, right? Because they know when they bring their waste to Polypac traders, there's a reward, because we buy polythene, we buy plastic, we buy metal, making it a community-based initiative.
Polypac. Let's talk about Polypac. What is the plan in scaling all? Are you planning to scale Polypac to the next level?
We're trying to cross borders, to come out of Laikipia County.
Yes.
Because right now, actually, we have started even collecting waste in Nyeri County and in Meru County. And with the progression that we are seeing, we start we set up sites in those areas. And the next coming years, actually, we are also planning on establishing our operations in Nairobi, around the river, because also in those areas we have found a great opportunity in waste handling.
Interesting. And now, as you know, our biggest problem in Africa as we speak is unemployment. And whatever you are doing can be a source of employment to many youths in Africa and also a source of income. In your own words, how can you advise the young generation in relationship to what you're doing? What is your advice to them?
I would advise the young people just to be in the lookout of new innovation.
Yes.
To think broadly and wide.
Yes.
To take advantage of the internet.
Yes.
But because for us, was it not for the internet, we wouldn't have this information or these projects. Most of our projects have been fueled or powered by internet. From reaching our clients,
yes,
getting new ideas, getting new skills and information reach even across the border.
Yes.
Youths kindly take the advantage of the internet across the continent.
Yes, of Africa.
Of Africa. We have a lot of opportunities in our lands and even in our minds. Just take advantage of what you have. You don't go looking out of some maybe white collar jobs, office jobs.
Yes. This is the white collar. This is the golden collar.
This is the golden collar.
Yeah.
This is a golden collar. There's a lot. Yeah.
Wow. And I'm pretty sure there are so many people who would like to visit you. If you allow visitors to be trained on whatever you're doing, to be inspired, how can they get you?
We have our mobile numbers.
Yes.
We have also our website and our social media handles from Facebook, TikTok. And even our number, we will put our number.
We are going to share the number with them.
We will share the number on the screen.
Yes.
If you are interested with this kind of initiative, you just give us a call.
Yes.
We will help you out.
To be able to take garbage from them and also to train young farmers and inspire them to be entrepreneurs.
Sure.
You've heard it from our guest today, who is as the greatest innovation that I've come across in this piece of farming. I'm here because of the biofertilizer, and you've seen how he's doing perfectly well. If you want to reach out to him, check his social medias and also call him using this number so that you can learn and be a better person or be able to get money out of what you think is a waste. If you are new here, it's the first time that you're watching me, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel so that we can continue learning together. Bye.